where did it all go wrong? I don't know. But define wrong, or maybe had things have gone right, and it's just my mindset that's slightly wrong, and things need to change on the mindset aspect of it.
Fotomum, a weekly show from an award-winning business owner, sharing business advice and experiences. The raw, the real, and in some cases, damn right dirty. In business, it's not about what you deserve, it's about what you believe. Believe in yourself, and the rest will fall in line. Fotomum.
So things have got a bit quiet on this channel, and they've been quiet for some time. Sorry about that. I would like to say I've been on a jolly and I've been on holiday, but I haven't. So 2022, what an interesting year for business. I don't know what your experience is of 2022, but mine has not been great. So this was the year that we knew that recovery from COVID. This is the year that we knew that recovery from COVID would be a bit of a problem. We knew that it might be slow. I didn't realise how slow. So early 2022, I went into a new studio, invested lots of money in equipment, did all of that, and boom, the phone stopped ringing. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? So when I say the phone stopped ringing, obviously I had the smaller contracts and the regular bits of work that came in. But the big contracts, the phone stopped ringing. And I thought, what am I going to do? I didn't know what to do. So come the summer, I started thinking, well, I need some money. I need something. So I took on a job as a cleaner. Can you believe it? A cleaner. And it was working evenings because I thought, well, you know, I've got the children. I don't want to be paying out lots of money for childcare costs. And if I did take a cleaning job, I wouldn't have much money at the end of it. I think probably childminder costs more money than I'd earn cleaning. It's a dilemma. So I took a job cleaning in the evenings. And it was hard. It was hard. The shifts were hard. But I made some really good friends and it was great fun. And I actually did enjoy it. The job itself was fine and the people there were brilliant. And you were left to it. You know, there was nobody looking over your shoulder. It was good. Because I did worry. I did worry about being an employee again. You know, I've been self-employed for so long. I was worried about being employed again. But took on the job. Things were fine. But things slipped. So the photography, I wasn't doing that as much. Well, I say not as much. That's a lie. Obviously, I didn't get all the bookings I should be getting in. So, but then I wasn't energized. I was too tired to do the marketing. I was too tired to be enthusiastic about the photography business. And that's when things slipped. Sad to say, that's how it happened. So here I am. We are now April 2023. So from September to today, I continued doing this cleaning contract, working stupid hours and trying to keep my business going. And I would say there was a shift in attitude kind of January. And I thought to myself, I'm going about this the wrong way. And there's a couple of photographers that I follow on YouTube. And there's one particular photographer called Scott. And his channel is called Tin House Studios. And I watched one of his videos where he talked very openly about how shit things are in the photography world at the moment. And I love him for being as raw and honest as he has been. He tells it how it is. And I can relate to that because I'm that kind of person too. That he was saying things that I really needed to hear. Amen. Thank you, Scott. So what happened was I sat there one day and I thought to myself, maybe I could set up my own cleaning company. Can't be that hard. I've got experience in the cleaning world. I won't go into the backstory, but there's some history there. I thought I can do that. No problem. I've got contacts. I've got people in my family that used to have businesses doing this kind of thing. No issue. And I had lots of contacts with estate agents and various others because of the photography that I used to do. So I thought, right, okay, I'll just tap into a few of those. So I set up a cleaning company at the beginning of January and we are now April. So in 4 months, I have gone from just a couple of domestic cleans a week to I don't know how many there are now. We have got 3 members of staff, which is brilliant. I'm super excited. And we also do end of tenancy cleans as well. So the end of tenancies, they've been coming through a bit more, I'd say having more than I thought I would. I knew it would be slow. It would be a slow build up. So we've got the end of tenancy cleans, domestic cleans, and we've been doing carpet cleans. I invested in a huge, ridiculously overpriced and oversized carpet cleaner because I was told it was the best. And we've been doing carpet cleans and it's been brilliant. I actually love doing the carpet cleans. There's nothing more satisfying than going over all these massive stains in this disgusting carpet and then, voila, it's gone. And the other thing that I love about the carpet cleans is when you empty the tank and all that dirty water, and you think the carpet's reasonably clean and then you empty it and you just see, yuck. It looks like Guinness. You empty the tank into the sink and it's just Guinness. It's just, yeah. So wash your carpets, people. So that's what I did. And I really do enjoy it. And I decided to start going to some property network meetings. This is a friend of mine, Amanda, who persuaded me to go along to this particular one that's local to me. And I went along and I made a contact. I made a connection with this guy called Tony, who's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to give Tony a shout out. I don't know if he's going to be listening in, but I've been listening to his podcast. And I think I'll actually put a link into his podcast because anybody that's interested in going to property or actually anybody that's kind of stuck, listen to Tony because his message, he spoke to me that day, a bit like what Scott did, Tin House Studios. I met Tony, he'd done his presentation and he was talking. It was as if he was talking directly at me. Forget everybody else in the room. It was like that. Something I want to hear, music to my ears. Thank you very much. And basically, the lessons I've learned is I've been putting all my eggs in one basket and I've been relying on my photography business too much to bring in an income. And I finally realised it's taken me 11 years in business that you have to diversify, Katrina. You have to just move things along, create opportunities, don't wait for them to land on your lap. Now, I'm always a practical person and I don't, think in the clouds and think these things are just going to happen to me. I know I've got to work for them. I'm not going to wake up one morning and I've won the lottery and I'm going to be a millionaire. Not going to happen. I know I've got to work for it. So I am practical. But you have to work hard. You have to work really hard. And sometimes just the energy to think about, even thinking outside the box, to get motivated is hard. So listening to Scott from Tin House Studios, listening to Tony about his property journey and his life in general, my goodness, what a story. Follow him, he's amazing. Was really the kick up the backside that I needed. And so for a while now, I've been managing both businesses and money is coming in. That's nice. Yep, love it. And I'm energized and I'm going to start kicking off the podcast again. And I'm going to be having guests on. So if you're listening and you want to be a guest, please get in contact, give me an email or give me a call. But the point of all of this was to explain why I had this gap in this series and why things have just gone shit, really. So this is my explanation. I just lost motivation. I got hooked on trying to earn basic money to pay my overheads. But when I was cleaning late at night, that was my brain time. That was my time that I could really think about what I wanted for the next chapter. And I knew that the photography business would not give me the income that I needed to push forward. I just knew it's not going to be enough. And so that's why I set up the second company. And it has been amazing. And I've met some amazing people like Tony and others. And I've had a phone call this morning from a gentleman. I'm not going to say too much, but it's a big project locally, big project. And it's going to be a big clean. It's going to be, I've got to go off and do some research. I've got to make some more connections. I've got to staff it. And this is really pushing me because I've not had a job this big, or the prospect of a job this big. So it is going to push me out of my comfort zone. And do you know what? I'm ready. I am ready for the first time ever about doing this. I'm super excited and motivated. Whereas before I'd be sitting here going, I can't do it. And there was something that Richard Branson always said, something that resonated with me. He said, say yes to everything and then figure out how to do it later. That's what I'm doing. So this week I'm going to be getting my head down, doing lots of research and figuring out how I'm going to fulfill this contract. And if I get it, I might not get it. You know what? But I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the excitement that I've got. I haven't had this excitement for a long time. And it's like, oh, this is a new project. And I've always done project management. Whatever jobs I've had through my career, I've always done an element of project management. So I enjoy this part of it. I enjoy the research. And yeah, so I'm super excited about the next journey. So who'd have thought, owning a cleaning company would be so exciting? Get your mops and buckets out, people. So that's why things have been a bit quiet on the podcast. That's why I haven't been all over social media, because I've been really kind of rethinking the next journey, the next chapter for me, Katrina, as a business owner. So now I can say I'm an entrepreneur because I have more than one business. So that's awesome. So I think the realization that photography business is not going to be a full-time thing. And it's at the moment, the way that things are with this recession carrot that keeps, it's not really a carrot, is it? The recession looming. They keep saying, no, we're not in a recession. We might be in a recession. We could be. We're not. Yes, we are. In, out, shake it all about. Are we in a recession? We don't know. But what we do know is that as soon as that word's floated around, businesses start cutting back. And the first budget that is cut back when it comes to anything, money saving, looking at your cash flow, the first thing businesses do is look at their marketing budget, which is really silly because you need your marketing to get yourself out there, to get you new contracts, to get you out there in front of people. But it's one of the finances that you can kind of control, you can kind of cut back on. Because, you might not be able to cut back on staffing costs or running costs, but your marketing budget, that's something that you can, tune into, you can dial it up, you can dial it down. And therefore, that has an impact on businesses like myself, because that's what we do. We produce visuals and either photography or video to help you with your marketing. So if you've cut back on your marketing, you don't need us. You're churning out old content. You're using your mobile phone. Some people might even start be looking at AI. That's another podcast for another day. Don't know how that's going to work, but anyway, good luck with that. So it is a case of having to diversify in these very challenging times. And I'm still passionate about photography. I'm not going to hand up my expensive camera equipment for a mop. No. And I still want to push the business. I'm still so excited. I love what I do. I get really geeky and excited about projects with filming and photography. I love it. But I've finally realised that it's not going to be my full-time thing, and I need something as a side hustle to bring in the money to give me that breathing space so I'm not stressing out. So that is me. That is where I'm at right now on my journey as a business owner. Bear with me. And I'll let you know if I get this super duper big contract. If I do, oh my God, seriously, if I get this contract, it's going to be amazing. But if I don't get it, I'm not going to be too... the possibilities are there. And it's given me this little bit of, oh, this could happen to you. So I am excited about the next chapter in the Fotomum journey. So follow, keep coming. I don't know who my next guest is going to be. So I've had guests on, as you know, if you've been following this channel. And I don't know. So if you're interested, you want to be a guest, obviously, give me a call, give me an email. Details are below in the description. And see you next time. Ciao for now, people. And remember, keep hustling. Never stop. and try and keep that motivation going. It's hard, but keep it going. I've been guilty of it. I've picked myself up now. I'm on a roll. She's back. She's excited. Oh yeah. Peace out.
That's it. Thank you for lending us your ears. Be sure to subscribe and look out for the next episode. We're also on YouTube. If you dare to look at our faces, that is. Well, nothing left to say other than ciao for now. Oh, it's not finished yet. Okay, try again. And ciao for now. Nope. Right, wait. Ciao for now. Nailed it.